Hello there, my cozy companions, and welcome to our little discussion, deep dive into the Disney Dreamlight Valley showcase that just happened. This was the first ever one that they did. They showed us a lot, so we're just gonna get right into it. One of the first things of the free content update that we will be getting during December 5th, which is when the game leaves early access and goes to full release. We're getting Jack Skellington because, of course, after we got him in the Star Path with all of the Nightmare Before Christmas themed stuff there, of course, he's got to come before Christmas, as is his job as the Pumpkin King. And we will also be getting the multiplayer update on the 1.0 release of December 5th. December 5th also marks when we will be getting the paid DLC, which will be $30 to get the expansion. And we will go into everything that entails in a little bit, because there is a lot to talk about with that at the moment. But so they went over this of us getting Jack Skellington to the valley, and he looks amazing. Hang on, let me find where we're showing him off. Where was he? Here we go. So they were talking about how they were like, really happy that they got to work with that, but look at him. Oh my god, I love him. I just wish that we were also getting Sally, but like, I love him. He looks like perfect to me. But we didn't get to hear his voice, so I hope that it sounds okay. And where is it? So they also talked about the next thing, the Winter Star Path. I actually had said this not to anyone, just to myself, that this was probably going to be a Star Path item that we saw, and it is. It's going to be part of the Winter Star Path that we're going to be getting soon. They didn't really say if that was going to be December 5th or not. I would kind of assume, but like maybe not. I don't know. It just feels weird for like all of November to not have anything going on. But yes, we're getting, as far as we know, we're getting Belle. We don't know about anyone else, but I love this outfit. The Beauty and the Beast VHS of like their Christmas together, I loved this outfit. And then, so they talked about that, and then after that we will be getting probably around January, we're going to be getting Mike and Sully, which will be the next realm to unlock. And then they kind of skipped over early and late spring, but early spring says a vibrant new villager moves to the valley, and we can only assume that that's Daisy, judging by this, as well as we will be getting another realm here, as is the villager valley, or villager realm, villager, where like they kind of just show up. Like there's like some story behind why they've been missing this whole time. But a vibrant new villager moves to the valley. Like, all signs in this picture are pointing to Daisy. And then late spring 2024, you don't find a realm like this every dynasty. So it's either got to be Mulan or Mei from Turning Red. My bet is on Mulan, which I will be so excited to see. There's like a handful of possibilities with like different outfits between just like the original Mulan movie, and I think that there were only 2 Mulan movies, and the second one for like different outfits that she could be wearing. And then this has been on a lot of people's minds in the community. I know that there is a prevalent like part of the Black community that has been wanting Tiana, because obviously she is like the only one, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of like how Mulan is the only Chinese princess. But yeah, so I'm very excited about all of this. All of this free update. And you gotta remember, even though we are getting that paid DLC, that is one paid DLC that, again, we will be going over in more detail because there is a lot to unpack with it. But this is from December of this year all the way till summer. And there's also a point later on, like just past this, where they're like talking about the Valleyverse, which we will go over, and then they say about the Star Pass, how they will be going through all of 2024. So they probably have it all mapped out for the most part. I mean, I'm sure there are so many different ideas and that the teams got rattling around. But moving on to the Valleyverse that they were talking about, you can, anything from your pockets that you can drop, I am assuming, you can hand over to your friends. So any food, minerals, like gems, iron, gold, stuff like that. I would also assume fish at the moment are a thing that you could very easily drop. So anything in your pockets that I guess that you could drop would be like considered like things that you and your friends can go back and forth with. Another thing that they went over was the ability to go to each other's Scrooge shops. But one of the things that I have some questions about is definitely how it's going to work exactly. Like, as of right now, when you go into Scrooge's shop and you see something that you want that you don't have, you buy it and there's only one. So with this update, I am wondering if we're going to get maybe like this front area of Scrooge's shop where like you can buy multiples of these from him. Because like, you know, almost like in Animal Crossing where like they have like the, not the big items, but like the smaller ones in the front of their store where like anybody can buy them and there's multiple of them, there's like no limit. But the bigger items in the back is like a one-time thing, like once a day. So like maybe they switch out these and maybe even like the pedestal of like up to 4 items that we have like right over here, where we can buy multiples of them. So let's say, I mean, you know, this is like something that everybody gets first day, but like, let's say this, you know, you buy it and then it's still there and then your friend can buy it type thing. But that is to be seen. And then from here, I think we will jump. Well, they did show off Mike. Where is he? There he is. So they do go over this with Mike. this does say it's a work in progress. So some of these animations, like how he's just standing there, like blankly staring off, is a little unsettling to me. But you know. And then this is what they were talking about the rest of 2024. They have the star paths all ready for us. And then going right into it, I feel like this is something that we're gonna unmute it so we can all hear this.
To a very special announcement.
Long, long ago, in the waters beyond Dreamlight Valley, was an ancient kingdom called Eternity Isle, filled with boundless secrets and wonder. But one man's hunger for power broke it all and caused a rift in time, and the island was lost. Until now. Discover an all-new world where only you can make things right. Where fixing the past is as simple as turning an hourglass. Meet new friends to help guide your way. As you unlock dark secrets and treasures long forgotten, Eternity Isle awaits. Disney Dreamlight Valley.
All right.
A Rift in Time launches December 5th.
All right, so going back through that. So, this ancient kingdom, Eternity Isle. There is so much to this place. So this place is where we're going to be going and living out the Jafar quest line. Same thing as what we did with the Forgotten. It's going to come in separate parts where we're going to get some of it December 5th, some in the spring, and then some in the summer, I believe, is what the roadmap says, which we will get to. And I'm assuming at the end, Jafar can be a part of our valley, but we don't know. And so, they talk about, like, just how big this place is. You know, Jafar really messed up here. Really messed up. But we do have this lovely little machine of automated watering for us. But it looks like we can still use our watering can, even though it's watering the plants. So, I don't know. And we do get our magical hourglass staff, which is going to be our new royal tool. Previously, it was unbeknownst to us that there was anything more than the royal tools than the ones that we found when we first came to the valley. But now it seems that we are getting this one. And from what they have said about, like, us finding this new tool and it being, like, unknown to us that there were other royal tools, we might get more royal tools down the line in different paid DLCs. And I was actually thinking we might even get, like, insects. Like, we can already fish, so maybe we can use, like, insects for something else, kind of like in Breath of the Wild, how you use, like, insects for elixirs. Maybe we could do that. Or maybe you could just, you know, just do it to do it. Maybe just sell them to Goofy. But we will be using the staff to fix things that Jafar has broken, but also this right here is very important. This is like the big use of the staff that we have, which is the fact that you can use the staff, I'm assuming daily, in various parts of your valley, in Eternity Isle, and even in the realms, they said, to find these pieces of treasure, whether that is a treasure chest that looks like this, or there's a piece that they show off later on that almost looks like the top of our staff with like the moving gold pieces in an hourglass almost, but we don't know what that does at all at the moment. And then we have our 3 new companions that are coming with the paid DLC, which is awesome to see that we have not 1, not even 2, but 3 new friends that we can invite to our valley or leave behind if we want to. Gaston. But definitely moving Eve to my valley, having her be next to Wally. They're going to be so cute together. I love them both so much. And then Rapunzel, I'm debating on whether or not I'm gonna keep her where she is. It also seems we can have our houses here, so that's a thing. Why do I feel like I've never seen Stitch fish? Like, I feel like I see him, like, sitting next to the water, like the ponds and stuff, but I don't think I've ever actually seen him fish. But this is also a new, like, fishing pond. It looks more like a, like quicksand or like a mud puddle in a way. So maybe we'll be catching some, like, mudfish and stuff in these. I don't really know what kind of fish are that you'll find in the desert per se, but I don't know. I can only assume that we're gonna find new fish in all 3 separate biomes. And of course, they did show off this, which is a board game. Apparently, the Dreamlight Valley team is really big on board games, so they are bringing this board game to us, where we have these various pieces, almost like chess. They have different movement patterns that they can do. And the object of the game is to gather as many coins as you can so that you win, because whoever has the most coins at the end of the game wins. Now, I don't know exactly what, you know, the like end game of this would be like. Like, is there a point where like coins just stop spawning, or like do you get like just like a set of it like when the game starts and that's it, and whoever gets the most, like once the coins are off the table, that's it? I don't know, but again, we will see very soon. I'm sure that they'll even talk about this more at some other point, knowing them. And then this is straight out of Aladdin. So I can't wait to see this once we get to go into there. But I'm wondering, because of the way that this looks, I'm wondering if we can be companions with multiple villagers now. Like, we go to Rapunzel and be like, hey, do you want to hang out? And like, hey, do you want to hang out? And maybe Gaston's like, oh, well, did you want to make this like a crowd or a party? Or do you want to say goodbye to your other friend, you know? And like, maybe we get that choice every time. So like, if we wanted to just have, let's say, Rapunzel with us, we could just have Rapunzel with us, but maybe we will get an option to have multiple companions with us. So Jafar is really messed up. Is really messed up. But that is a rift in time, the expansion pass, and then they end up talking about it. And here's the roadmap for it. where we get the Welcome to Eternity Island. Welcome to Eternity Isle, which will be December 5th when you get access to it. There will be like some sort of stopping point like we've seen in the past with the updates that we've had when it came to the main storyline and the Forgotten. And then in spring of 2024, we get the Spark of Imagination, where we will get to explore this ancient landing and uncover more secrets. And it says befriend a very lucky villager. I'm not sure who that could be. I've been racking my brain, and I honestly, I can't think. If you guys have any idea, please, like, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, like, who you think that could be, because I have no idea. And then Treasures of Time will come in summer of 2024, which is when we stop Jafar and we fix it. So I can only assume that this broken side of things, something's going to change when summer 2024 happens and we get to finish this storyline off. And maybe this all like fixes, you know, like a big like burst of our magic or Dreamlight magic, and like it gets fixed, things fix up, and then we'll move on to whoever is next. And I can only imagine, or not imagine, but more hope in my heart that this expansion pass, because, like, first of all, I think the $30 price point is fine by me with what we're getting out of this. But also, in this time frame, I'm wondering if we're going to get another paid DLC from December 5th to the summer of next year. Because, like, if they're putting the time and energy into this, I'm sure that there are going to be people that decide they're not going to get the paid expansion on December 5th, and maybe they're going to wait until the whole thing's out in summer of 2024. Who knows? I'm sure that there are going to be people who are going to just wait, or even still, they might not get it when it comes out, like that day. Maybe they'll wait and see content creators playing it and showing it off and seeing if they think it's worth it. I highly already, without even playing it, just from what I've seen and just how big it is, I think it's worth it because they show it off just how big the map is, and they said that it's comparable to our valley already. If I can find where the map is, wherever they hid it in here. Here it is. Like, look how big this is. This is our valley. Like, it's about the same size, and this is only 3 biomes. These biomes are going to be huge. I can only, like, imagine trying to find the snakes in the grass. Actually, no, they're in the desert, aren't they? It'll probably be much easier to find them in the desert, thankfully. But I also wonder, with how big the biomes are they gonna have more varieties on a given day? Or in general, are we gonna have more variety? Like, with, you know, each one of them, what do we have, like 5 normally? Like, we have like 4 regular and that one special one that's like extremely hard to get of every single one of the already existing species. But maybe we have 6 or 7, and then there's an 8th really special one that you can only get like one day of the week at a very certain time. Who knows? And maybe we'll see, instead of 3 at a time in these biomes, maybe we'll see 4 or 5. Who knows? But either way, the Eternity Isle is just about as big as our map. And they do say, right here, you can see it, it comes with its own new object count. We can design this place separately from our own valley with its own objects without worry. So that's good. If you've already maxed out your valley, then you do not have to worry. This will come with its own, and you can design once again to your heart's content. And then, so they talk about the new royal tool, and it's called the Hourglass. It was a tool of the old rulers of the past. And they talk about how there are more tools than we have right now in the game. So I can only assume in the future, in future paid DLCs, I'm assuming, we're gonna get more tools to use. Like I said earlier, possibly a bug net, and that's mainly because right here, I know that we have butterflies because of Mirabelle, but this right here, I believe, is a dragonfly. Yeah, look at it. That right there is a dragonfly, which I don't think has any business being out in a desert, but who am I? I've never been to a desert. Oh no, wait, the snakes are in the jungle. I thought the capybaras were in the jungle. Wait a minute. Can they cross over? Ooh, maybe they can cross over. Because I know later we get to see, this tool in action. And this was what I was talking about earlier. Like, it almost looks like the top of our staff, but I have no idea what it's gonna do for us or for our hourglass, maybe. And then they talk about the game, and we do see pieces of villagers that we don't have yet, such as Lumiere, Flynn Rider, and Cogsworth. And then the rest down here are just like, you know, the Mickey and friends. But what I'm wondering is if you can get different pieces in different ways, like maybe winning games or something like that. Because I think that'd be cool. And then they showed this off. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a 5 by 6 area is able to get watered from one of these, as you can see, because it literally does that, and then slowly it moves itself over, and then we're all watered, which is cool. I really think that's awesome. This, I was thinking about this as I rewatched the live stream. For one, this is a new pot that we have. And we can cook, but then there is an auto cooker. And up here it says level 3, which maybe we can level it up and then we can claim more, possibly. I don't know. Again, they didn't really talk about it. But so this fills up and then you can cook. And then I didn't notice this, but until my second time watching, but it's asking for like aquamarines or something, or diamonds maybe. So maybe start saving some of your gems up, because I don't know, because like it's asking to cook 1, and that's 25, and then it's another 25 every one you want to cook. So I don't know what that is about, but I would start saving up your gems, making sure that you have a stockpile, because it's probably going to be a lot. Not going to lie. And then, so they kind of just like went over a little bit of stuff. They went over the bundle claims. If you haven't done it already, DDV balloon, make sure that it is all caps. And then the second gift bundle, DDV headband, again, all caps. Otherwise, it won't work. And then they... Princess and the Frog, new story, and then they said that they had one more thing. Oh, right, that was Apple Arcade, which I don't know how to feel about this, guys. I get that, like, Apple, like, stopped doing, like, microtransactions in, like, their mobile games and stuff, but that takes away the premium shop and the Star Path from the Apple Arcade version, which are, like, big... I mean, not so much the premium shop, but, like, the Star Path is, like, the reason people keep coming back. Like, I take hiatuses from Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I come back when a new Star Path happens. That's just how I game, because I have ADHD, I am autistic, and I go through games until I burn them out, and then I'll come back to them eventually. I've literally gone through like 5 games in the past like 3 weeks because I keep just burning myself out and then finding something else. Oh well. But the only reason that, like, no, well, not the only reason. I will not say the only reason, but a very big reason that I come back to Disney Dreamlight Valley is when a new Star Path is happening, or when a Star Path is, like, ending and I haven't done anything yet, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do some things, I gotta get my points in so I can get the things I want before they're gone forever. Because I missed the Centennial Star Path. Like, I dropped Disney Dreamlight Valley, I just couldn't get myself to play it, and I regret it so much now, because I missed out on all of those cool items, and I don't have them. I don't have them on either of my accounts. I have the rabbit from the Centennial Star Path, and I have the jacket, the pants, and the Mickey ears, I believe. And that's it. That's all I have. I have nothing else to show for that Star Path, and it really upsets me that I did that to myself, because there are so many good items in it. But there was one other thing. They did talk about cooking at some point in here. There was, like, new foods that they talked about. It was poutine, there were latkes, and something else, and then arepas. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Where is it? I know that they talked about it somewhere. Oh. This I wanted to discuss as well. Oh wait. They were saying the beignets for Tiana. And they were actually, like, pushing for people to get the Founders Pack before the game fully launches, which I found a little bit odd, honestly, because you would think that they'd want people to get it for the, like, $60 price point of, like, the full release, like, gold edition. But I mean, if they're pushing, like, for you guys to get Founders Packs and you haven't done this already, I highly suggest it, because these items are going to be gone forever from these editions. So you got the standard edition. This is everything it comes with, and you can't really see, but it comes with, like, 5,000 moonstones, I think? Something like that, somewhere around that. It could be even less, don't quote me. So you get all these furniture items, you get this jersey, and you get these ears. I love these, like, Mickey lights. I love using them. And then there's the deluxe edition. You get this whole, like, Buzz Lightyear outfit, literally everything that this person's wearing. So you get the shoes, the pants, the gloves, the jacket, and the helmet. You get the Celestial Turtle. I love this little guy. I use this TV in my main room, and I use this plant constantly. Then you also, on top of this outfit, you also get the deluxe jersey, which is like a Luxo Junior jersey, and you get these little Pixar, what's the ball called? I forget. But yeah, so you get these two items as well to wear. You get these motifs, and you get 14,500 moonstones, as well as everything from the standard edition that we just looked over. And then the Ultimate Edition, which I personally think is the best one. I didn't originally go for this immediately, but once I saw in-game people with the fox, with this jersey and these ears, I fell in love and I had to get it. Because, like, these outfit items, I love putting these on, especially the jersey in the winter, because I have a thing when it comes to, like, the clothes I wear in a game and the time of the year it is. Even though we don't really have seasons in Dreamlight Valley, I'm still like, it's cold out here where I am, I'm gonna put my character in a sweater. But I love these two items. I use them a lot in my, like, rotation of clothings. And this fox I love having as a companion. Then you also get these extra design motifs and 20,000 moonstones. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. 20,000 moonstones. And then if you buy the Ultimate Edition, you get all of this stuff that once it's December 5th, you will never see these again. You will never be able to purchase these items again. And as someone who has missed out on Disney Dreamlight Valley stuff, I regret it. Don't regret it. If there is even a single item in any of these packs that catches your eye, get it. I promise you. Like, it's worth it just for the one item. Like, just this fox. Having him, love it. And then you get this. December 5th rolls around. And then you get the items from the Gold Edition, plus the 2,500 moonstones extra. So you're getting 22,500 moonstones at the end of the day. Like, all for this price point. You get all of these items. You get the items from the Gold Edition, so that's the Summer Cottage, the artist overalls, and what's the last thing? The Tangled Capybara, which I think is a no-brainer for me personally. If I didn't already have the Ultimate Edition, I probably would get the Ultimate Edition just so I can have the 20,000 moonstones, which is nothing to sneeze at. But I was also trying to find where they talked about the food. Which, I don't know where that is. But I know that they showed it off. Because then we went into this. I think it was over here. Further decorate their valley with. Meet new critters. They showed off these critters here. Look at them all. They're so cute. Yes, here it is.
An even larger list of ingredients for the player. New fruits and vegetables, things like strawberries,
Yep.
even a fantasy fig. When it comes to gathering,
I don't know why we had to
you'll
have
be
a
able to
fantasy
gather
fig,
cinnamon,
but you
which will
know.
be exclusive to the expansion.
Yes.
We've been exploring the inspiration for the new.
The cinnamon will be exclusive, so I don't know exactly how that's gonna work. Like, if someone who doesn't pay for the expansion, if you're even going to see any recipes with cinnamon, or if you can get any recipes that are like, you need cinnamon for this. I think that would be kind of like, for like someone to be like, I'm not buying $30 expansion pack just because I need cinnamon for this meal that someone wants. or like you need it for a quest or something. I don't think that they would do that, but you know.
New meals in various parts of the new world.
And here it is.
Players can expect to be making dishes such as poutine, latkes, and biryani.
Biryani. Thank you. The poutine, I don't know how much I like the model of the french fries, I'm gonna be honest. But latkes, I now want latkes right now. I'm now like craving latkes. And then biryani, I've never had. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm assuming it's some sort of like Spanish rice dish. Biryani. Yes, a mixed rice dish originating among the Muslims of South Asia. Okay. It's made with rice, some type of meat, and spices. All right. Sounds good to me. But yeah, no, I can't wait to see what else we're getting. And then they also
We've
say...
also taken the chance to explore meals from iconic Disney movies, things like arepas from Encanto.
Yeah. I can't have arepas in real life, and I say this to myself, like, whenever I play. I tend to make myself foods usually that, like, I in real life could have, but there are some things where I'm just like, my character can enjoy this. I can't. All right?
And we look forward to any cool new outfits or furniture.
And then they did show off this.
We're also introducing 3 new characters, Eve, Gaston, and Rapunzel, each of which are going to have their own line of friendship rewards. And I'm really excited to show you one of Rapunzel's rewards, which is this really nice
I am gonna look so fire in that suit.
Suit and gown combo that you'll be able to receive
I
as
love
your
it.
signature level 10 item.
There'll also
Which
be
is
new
great.
furniture, which can be used for both interior design and exterior landscaping. Much of the furniture is designed around the new characters, such as Gaston's archery target, or furniture designed
I love this. I love this.
around Eve's aesthetic. For me, what's quite exciting is the
Okay. But yeah, so that is just about everything. Let me see if I can find the roadmap again over here. But yeah, I mean, it was a lot, guys. It was a lot that they showed off today. But yeah, so...
Light Valley. So if you spend which is our own tech to multiply.
So, with everything that was explored today, we do have a lot of answers to questions that we had earlier, but we also have more questions about things that they have shown off. Like, is this going to be Daisy? It probably should be, but is it? Is this going to be Mulan? It probably should be, but is it? But yeah, so I am super excited for December 5th. I am a December 7th baby, and I know that Let's Play K is a December 6th baby, so we are getting an early birthday gift. Very excited about all of this, everything that was talked about today. Please, in the comments down below, let me know, what are you most looking forward to? Not just in the full release that we're getting on December 5th, you know, the expansion pass. What are your thoughts about it? I personally think that what they've shown us is definitely worth that $30, but I'd love to hear what you guys have to say and how much free content we're getting, and to hear that we still will be getting all this free content. And finally, what you think of the expansion pass being in 3 parts, and do you think that they're going to have other paid DLC on that level in between, or if they're going to wait until summer of 2024 to have another big paid DLC like that? I mean, sure, they're gonna, you know, do their thing with, like, you know, the Dapper Wally bundle and the Ursula transformation bundle. Like, they'll probably have smaller things like that, sure, whatever. But, like, a big $30 paid DLC like this one that we're getting on December 5th, do we think that they're going to do another one in early spring or late spring, like, in between one of these, you know? Because I don't think that they would do it late winter. So maybe like, you know, we have it December and then we get like the early spring and then they're like, oh, here's our next paid DLC, you know, something like that. But anyways, I am completely rambling. I've gone on way longer than I wanted to. But anyways, thank you for watching. And remember to like, comment, subscribe down below. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Stay cozy. Bye, guys.